Hi, everyone. This is your very favorite attorney slash forensic psychologist, Doug DeSayer, coming to you on May the 29th. And we've got an update on a case that we've been following for quite some time. And it appears that the creator of the FTX uh, cryptocurrency scheme, Samuel Bankman-Fried, actually was sentenced to 25 years for multiple fraud schemes. Now, knowing what I know, and I try to stay away from some of the legal things, but knowing what I know about fraud and the way that works and some of the monies, actually that's a pretty good sentence. 25 years is a lot less than he probably could have gotten. So I'm sure there was a lot of forfeiture of assets. There was a lot of things. I think also there was probably a little bit of an embarrassment on behalf of the government because the government had actually worked with Samuel Bankman-Fried and had, allowed FTX to be used, like for example, in monies that were sent to Ukraine, from what I understand. In any event, tying this back into this massive fraudulent scheme that was going on. It says essentially that he was a leader and mastermind of a scheme to defraud customers of FTX by misappropriating billions of dollars of their funds. He took the funds for his own personal use, made investments, $1 million of political contributions to candidates of both parties, and repaid billions in loans owed to Alameda Research, a cryptocurrency trading fund that he had also founded. So, I think one of the misnomers when we're talking about somebody in this particular issue um, is a common misconception of the fact that he suffers from narcissism. Now, I don't doubt that there is a little bit of narcissistic tendencies and some of the things that he had done, but I think what gets lost is the other concept in mental health that we talk about, Machiavellianism. Now, Machiavelli, if anybody remembers, was an author of a book called The Prince that described essentially, royalty intrigue and the politics of the time that he authored it. And Machiavelli is known as kind of a symbol of manipulativeness and strategic thinking. That these are people that the narcissist is constantly in the middle and in the center of everybody's universe in their own mind. Where Machiavellianism and people suffering from Machiavellianism, they go out of their way to strategically address how a particular person can help them while they're continuing their issues, while they're moving forward, and in carrying on their scheme. Like, for example, some of the list of differences is manipulativeness, pragmatism. The focus is just on achieving goals, not necessarily how that impacts others. The willingness to exploit and use other people for personal gain. They have charm, influence, the ability to influence others, and we hear, all the political donations. Really, no concern for morality, and then obviously an overwhelming desire for power and control. This is something that I think that this individual, over the course of the next 25 years, I imagine he probably end up serving probably 18 to 20 years of it, is going to have to come to terms with. But when you read these articles and you see these things and you understand what these people are doing, I think it's important that you also put that together with what their mental state is at the time and what's going on with them. So it helps to explain the behavior. Now, it's not an excuse for behavior. Don't get me wrong, but it certainly goes to explain the behavior. So read up some more if you'd like, but we will see you next time. Thank you.